Outlaw Sports is brought to you by Molson Canadian, made from Canada, and Rocky Mountain Barbecue, Alberta barbecue cuisine at its best. Before today's segment, we want to give you a chance to win a real cool prize. All you have to do is follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Join now for your chance to win an autographed Doug Gilmour Flame jersey, the real leader of the '89 Flames Cup-winning team, the club's best-looking jersey. Join us on Twitter and Facebook to win. It's that easy. Hi, everybody. Welcome to What the Fridays, where we take a look at the bizarre and great happenings in the world of sports. The Calgary Flames last night lost their second straight as they were 5-4 overtime losers to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa's just a brutal team. These guys got to pick up these easy points when they can. The most important aspect and the most important stat, Matt Stajan finally scored a goal. His first goal in 36 games. His first goal in 36 games. Folks, come on. 36 games. This is a guy getting $3 million to be your fourth line center. You don't need this. It's as bad as your wife sleeping with her lawyer to get free services when she's coming at you in the divorce trial. It's ugly. You don't want to see it happen. One cool thing, though, Jerome McGinley scored again. He's on a bit of a tear, and he is now 4 goals shy of scoring 500 in his career. Now, Darryl Sutter, earlier this week, everyone's reporting, is Darryl Sutter going to be the head coach of the LA Kings? Probably by the time I go to air with this, he will be. Why do I think he'll be a good head coach? Well, you listen to a lot of arguments around the league. Some say he will, some say he won't. Tell you what, he'll be a better coach than he is a GM. As a GM, well, let's be honest, he's a prick. He alienated people. People disliked working for him. He alienated the players. They didn't want to play with him. His own brother and him hate each other. They basically haven't talked since he left a year ago. But as a coach, he might be the kind of coach that really sparks this team. Really, when you look at this LA King team and they're near the bottom of the NHL as far as scoring goals, which really is a surprise when you look at that lineup and all the stars that they have on it. They are the worst underachieving team in the NHL right now. Can he go in there and spark them? Well, the Flames are certainly scared of that. They don't want that to happen, but the potential is there. I think he'd be a better coach than a GM, sure. But can he connect to these young guys anymore? I think he's a little too old, too grumpy, set in his ways. He'll want to play a defensive style, and I think they could revolt against him, but anything can happen. And now we have the concussion game. Chris Pronger of the Philadelphia Flyers is gone for the entire season, gone for the entire playoffs. Claude Giroux is already out. Yet this team, without their stars, continue to roll along. Last night, they won their 7th game in a row as they defeated the Montreal Canadiens. I think the last time they were on a streak like this was 2002 when they won 8 games in a row. So without their big stars, they're still rolling along. And we call Paul Holmgren crazy. Not to his face, of course, but behind his back like us little Weasley media types do. Another guy I want to talk about, Dave Dickenson, currently the offensive coordinator with the Calgary Stampeders. He was brought back to Hamilton for a second interview to take over the reins as their head coach. Corey Chamberlain, their defensive coordinator, was named the Saskatchewan Roughriders head coach, so you kind of see a trend here. They're going to younger guys. Hopefully, they get rid of this old system of hiring retreads, or offensive coordinators that have won. It doesn't work. Dave has a connection with Bob Obilovich. They're both Montana boys. They worked under Wally Buono in BC. They've won a Grey Cup there. So now you can see the reason why he's back in. Plus his reputation as a player. He was a very smart quarterback coach. Is he ready? Well, 3 years in coaching, maybe. Maybe this guy's the exception, a bright, talented young guy. If he goes there, will Henry Burris follow? There's already indications this will take place. Hamilton's already phoned the Stampeders wanting to make a deal, and they said, well, hold on until next year. But I think these two things will happen. And finally, folks, on this Friday, if you're having a depressing day, if life can't go on, you think you're having a disgusting life, you're depressed, you're unmotivated, you're unhappy, don't take drugs. Don't take those antidepressants. They make them worse than you really are. All you have to do, go to Walmart. Check out these folks. You think you got problems? These guys are totally fucked up. Life isn't that bad.
Can utility be a poster? Can utility keep you up at night, dreaming? Can utility put thoughts in your head? Depends on what you mean by utility. Introducing the new Porsche Cayenne and Cayenne S Hybrid. Lighter, more agile, more efficient. More Porsche than ever.